Good morning, cyber friends. This is Bitty Man coming back at you again from Walker's Music. Another word for the day. We are Saturday morning edition. We give God the glory. We give Him all the praise for life, health, and strength for as well as it is. We also want to give Him also a great shout out for everyone that the Lord has placed in our lives to be an assistance, a blessing to us, and we truly count it as a blessing. Just to be able to brag on Jesus. See what the Lord had done. We give Him glory. Also give Him a shout out to the YouTube family of In Town Harvest Game. Also to the ones that was warriors of the Bible study and the blog talk. Even though right now we're in the process of trying to find another avenue, a way of doing the blog talk, in other words, of doing the online Bible study. That's what I should say it. I've received a notification from Blog Talk, but even as of yet, I'm still waiting on some more answers. I'm not for certain exactly what and how I'm going to be able to do the thing. But I am going to say that we will find a way to do it. In other words, don't even worry about it. See, Bitty Man is a soldier, true soldier. A courageous soldier is a soldier that when the battle comes, in combat, that's the real test. So, when you give me a test, I'm ready to go. But nevertheless, I just want to say that today, this morning, I'm speaking on a false balance. A false balance. And in Proverbs 11:1, it says, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is His delight. When I have difficulties, and I've learned this over the years, and I found out that when I have trouble, I also gain knowledge in that trouble. That's what's so good about having difficulties. If you know how to look into those difficulties, and in the difficulties you find the silver lining. Matter of fact, I spoke about this on the video I did yesterday. It's not, I'm gonna see who, I don't know who I'm helping other than myself here this morning, but it's you cannot, or you should not rely on others for things that that you must do yourself. Don't put that weight on other people. Every man must bear his own burden. That's the Bible, people. That's the word of God. But when I came across Proverbs 11:1, which I've been knowing this for years, but I thought about what it was saying. A false balance is an abomination, detestable for the Lord, but a just weight. In other words, this is why I believe, and this is just Bitty Man now, but this is why I believe that Jesus was so rough on those Pharisees. They were hypocrites. They put a lot of weight on the people, but they themselves, they keepers of the law, quote unquote, but they weren't doing it themselves. Jesus said, therefore, they know the word. Yes, they know the law. Whatever they tell you to do, you do it. But don't you take their life for your example. See, this is what I'm saying, and this is how come I said, and I feel real good about it, because there are some people that I know on both areas, on each avenue, that you can just count on them to do things. When you ask them to do it, they'll do it. They go right on, they own the job. And those are the kind of people that you need in your corner if you're going to get anything done, and you in cooperation. And that's how come I made mention of Sister Lady D and Brother JT. We was all in this. We were working on things. We were just trying different stuff out, trying to see what we can get to work. And that's the type of people that I like to be involved with. I don't mind getting dirty with those type of people. That one that they get to and you give them something to do and they get to it. I've always been like that. And so that's how come, people say, well, you bragging on. No, I'm not bragging. I'm telling the truth. Jesus said, the tree by the fruit. In other words, when you ask people to do something, I ask them, no matter what it is, if I ask them to do something, they go and look into it. That's golden with Mitty Man. And so, like I said, I'm just telling everyone, especially to Brother JT, Lady D, and the one that we have been diligent in this thing. Don't worry, everything is working. Everything is working. And, you know, we had a little setback for right now, but everything is working. Don't worry about that, because in trouble is when you find out what you're really made of. And also, you find out and gain a lot of information. Because, like I say, in the last 2 or 3 days, well, matter of fact, let's just say this whole week, in the process of having all the trouble that I've had, I've also gained a whole lot of more knowledge that I didn't have before. I found out some things that we could do, that I could do. In other words, in relation to having trouble with, even to the fact with Internet Explorer, about it acting a fool, I found out some more things that I did not know about the network as it were say. You know, I found out more information. Excuse me, people. But in trouble is when you find out what you're made of. So don't never worry about when you're having little problems, issues and things, but look for that silver lining. So like I said, I want to say it again. I wanted to say I'll give a shout out to Sister Lady D and Brother JT, for we were trying to, the other day and the other night, we were trying to find something that would work. And believe it or not, some of those things that we touched upon, they will work. We just got to fine tune them. That's all we got to do. So don't worry about it. Mitty Man has got to go out of here this morning for choir rehearsal, but I shall return. Got a lot of stuff I want to do musically today. I found out something else musically that I'm going to try to share with everybody. Hopefully I can put it up on SoundCloud, because it was inspired by all this trouble. See what I mean? All right. With that being said, whatever you get into, if God is not in it, the best we just come on out of people, because it is not going to come to nothing. But remember, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is delight. In other words, there's nothing wrong with carrying the weight, a just weight. I would rather carry a just weight than to have a false balance that's weighing against me. That being said, this is Mitty Man saying peace and goodbye.